Today I'll show real trading, where the whole logic is built not around finding the perfect entry point, but around proper trade selection. Over the entire session, I will open only 4 trades. But that's enough to get a solid result and increase the balance by 3.8 thousand in just a few minutes. In this video, I'll show how I manage risk and how I work with the balance, even when the market looks obvious. If it's important to you to understand how to distinguish a working setup from a pretty picture and how to enter when the market actually starts moving, watch this video till the end. If you want to stop making pointless mistakes and start seeing the logic of market movement, join my Telegram. There I show all my trades live, break down price movement, and give access to automatic copying of my trades.
I had already earned $800.
My life changed.
That way you move from theory to practice and start making profit. Every day with me is about working methods. Everything is free. There are only a few spots left. The link is already in the description. Message me and I'll add you. Before starting to trade, I'll set up the platform. I set the chart type to candlestick, time frame 2 minutes. Today I choose a strategy based on the momentum and parabolic indicators. Now let's configure each one. Parabolic SAR shows the direction of movement and the moment it may change. I set acceleration to 0.03. This makes the dots more sensitive. Maximum acceleration 0.3. This prevents the indicator from becoming too sharp. This way, parabolic SAR reacts faster but doesn't flip on every bit of noise. For the style, I'll make the indicator dots blue and brighter. Now momentum. It shows whether the market is accelerating or starting to slow down. Period 5. It's very fast and reacts almost immediately to price. Momentum shows acceleration earlier than it becomes visible on price. In the style settings, I'll remove the hexagram and switch to a line, make it more saturated and change the color like this. Together, momentum and parabolic help identify the direction of movement and confirm that the market is actually accelerating. So the entry is not random, but at the very start of the impulse. Let's start trading. Today I'll be trading 3-minute trades. I'm opening a sell for 730, expecting the price to fall, and here's why. Look at the parabolic SAR. For this, the dots were under the candlesticks, the market was being guided upward, but now parabolic stops supporting the price from below and a sign of a direction change appears. For me, this is the first signal that the growth is ending and the market is starting to turn. Next, on momentum, you can see how after a local peak, the line sharply goes down. What matters is not the value itself, but the slope of the line. The price was still high just recently, but the impulse is already falling, which means the buyer is losing strength and the market stops pushing the price upward. Everything aligns. Parabolic shows the end of upward guidance, momentum shows a break in impulse, and the candlesticks confirm the reversal with real selling. That's why a sell trade here looks quite profitable. And the first trade brings me plus $1,401. Great result, I'd say. I'll continue and the market is in the same state, so I open another sell for $660. I'm not putting the full amount right away. This lowers the risk of a drawdown. Look, at the very top, the first parabolic dots appear above the candlesticks. This is a very simple and clear signal that the dots stopped guiding the growth, which means the market finished moving up and is starting to shift into a decline. After the local peak, momentum goes down. This means the upward impulse is fading and the buyer is running out of steam. And that becomes easier for the price to move down than to continue upward. The price doesn't return upward, but accepts the downward movement. Let's wait for the close. And I get plus $1,267 to the balance. Excellent. If you want to trade more precisely and not rush your decisions, head over to my Telegram right now. There, I trade in real time, explain the context, and give you the opportunity to automatically copy my trades. The link is in the description. Message me and I will add you. I continue and once again open a sell for $1,690. Look, the parabolic dots have already jumped to the top and are lining up above the candlesticks in a row. This is very important because it's no longer a random sign, but a confirmed change of side. The indicator stopped guiding the growth and started guiding the move downward. Momentum sharply goes down. The price is still high, but the internal strength of the move is already gone. This means the buyer is exhausted and it's easier for the market to go down than to continue rising. That's why a sell trade here looks strong. Waiting for the close, and I get plus $3,244. An excellent result. My advice, always first look at who controls the market and enter only when the indicators show a change of side and the candlesticks confirm it. It's better to skip a trade than to enter without clear logic. That's how you keep your balance safe. I'll finish today's trading with one more sell trade for $1,060. I immediately look at the parabolic dots. They move to the top and are already lined up above in a series, which means upward guidance has ended and the market has started being guided downward. Momentum stops rising and starts moving down. This means the upward impulse is gone and the buyer has weakened. Red candlesticks start closing lower and gradually push the price down. Waiting, and I get plus $2,035. Excellent trading. To wrap up, I want to leave you with one simple but very important conclusion. The result of this trading session didn't come from getting lucky with the market, but from filtering out half of the situations and entering only when direction, impulse, and price behavior aligned. If you want to learn how to calmly select trades like this and stop entering the market emotionally, go to my Telegram. There I show trades in real time, break down entry logic, and explain the mistakes that most often drain deposits. The link is in the description.